Did you know the famous Yakko's World song from Animaniacs was recorded in one take? Rob Paulson, the voice behind Yakko Warner, nailed the song on his first try. This iconic song lists nearly all the countries in the world, in rapid succession.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru.
When I tell everyone to play cool and keep a secret.
Oh, God, Dad, we know you're dating Carissa, and that's why you're glowing, and we're very happy for you. And Debbie told Moon about the sensual bath. Judy!
Very cool.
Sorry. I pretend I never said that.
I'm very patient and tolerant.
I love you.
Also my ADHD ass.
Fire station open houses! Fire station open house, Francine! Come on! Where are you going?
Imagine your grandpa doing a wild and crazy dance at a crazy party.
Play something.
In the episode Risky Business, Rick and Summer throw a wild party while Beth and Jerry are away.
Why do you party?
To get riggedy wrecked, son!
The Rick dance occurs during the party. It underscores the contrast between Rick's wild behavior and the more mundane lives of other people.
Look, it's the line for the bow.
Fans of Rick and Morty often imitate the Rick dance at conventions, in fan videos, and other forms of creative expression, fostering a sense of community and shared humor.
Mi casa es a su casa, dog. All right.
Further embedding it in the fabric of pop culture.
That's the Rick dance. All right.
Is Klaus Heisler from American Dad a useless character?
Burned.
Shut up, Klaus. That wasn't even a burn.
Some viewers consider Klaus to be less essential in comparison to others in the show.
Tell that idiot pieces of shit are supposed to go in the toilet.
However, this perspective overlooks several important aspects of Klaus's character and contributions to the series. First off, Klaus provides a unique form of comic relief. His interactions with the Smith family often lead to humorous situations.
Welcome to hell, otherwise known as my life.
Secondly, there are moments in the series where Klaus's character is explored more deeply. These moments add emotional depth to the character.
Was that a snuff film?
And finally, Klaus's presence adds an extra layer to the dynamics within the Smith household.
Klaus is the glue that holds his family together.
Klaus is incredibly important because he sucks so much. Thank you.
Ever wondered what it would be like to live forever?
My friend.
In this episode of Rick and Morty, Rick takes Jerry to a wild amusement park with an immortality field where no one can die.
The resort's covered in an immortality field. You can't die here. That's the gimmick.
Sounds fun, right?
No death, no disease, no dismemberment. Can't even have a heart attack.
But what if something were to happen to the immortality field?
Leave that?
Will you look at that?
Michael Keaton voiced Trip Larson in the King of the Hill episode, Pygmalion.
Thank you.
From the moment Trip first appeared on screen, Keaton's voice conveyed an air of smooth confidence, masking the character's underlying madness.
Well, see, that's the beauty of pork. It rinses off clean.
As Trip's obsession with Luann grew, Keaton's performance became even more intense.
Well, maybe that's because no one has ever realized how ignorant you truly are.
His performance not only highlighted the character's complexities, but also underscored the themes of control and obsession that made the episode so disturbing.
Don't you see? We can have it all. We can be the family in the picture.
The chilling effect of Keaton's voice acting left a lasting impression on viewers, making Pygmalion stand out as one of the darkest episodes of King of the Hill. What if the monsters in Courage the Cowardly Dog are just ordinary people seen through the eyes of a courageous yet fearful canine? Consider this fan theory. What if Courage's overactive imagination transforms everyday occurrences into terrifying encounters? After all, Courage is a dog. And dogs often perceive the world differently than humans. Perhaps the show is not about literal monsters haunting the family, but about Courage's journey to confront his fears and protect his beloved owners from perceived threats. In every episode, Courage confronts his fears and ultimately saves the day, proving that bravery comes in all shapes and sizes, even for a small dog with a big imagination. So, the next time you watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, consider the possibility that the monsters may not be what they seem. After all, it's all about seeing the world through Courage's eyes.
Stupid dog!
What if I told you there's a hilarious buttermilk scene from Animaniacs that might just outshine the Got Milk ads of the 90s?
Sure. You may turn away from me now, but as long as I keep drinking my buttermilk.
The hilarious scene is packed with exaggerated scenarios and Slappy's trademark sarcasm.
Cause it'll always remind me of you, and the way you snubbed me when I was young and innocent.
For fans of Animaniacs, Slappy's buttermilk scene brings back fond memories of a show that pushed the boundaries of animated humor.
Ah, what do you know?
Look at me!
In the Rick and Morty comic Jerry Bory, a special daycare center cares for different versions of Jerry Smith from across the multiverse.
You created a daycare for my dad?
A Rick employee tells the Jerrys they will visit the most fun place in the multiverse, but warns that most will die. The Jerrys are taken to an arcade called Blips and Chits.
Blips and Chits!
Jerry discovers he can collect tokens from the games, and, with enough, buy a god pill that grants godhood for 90 seconds. When he finally becomes a god, he realizes that being Jerry means endless suffering. He decides to kill the other Jerrys, but his actions are futile as Rick clones any dead Jerrys.
Oh, God.
How I relate to Bob Belcher. Well, my childhood wasn't all that great.
Look at how you stand. People who had good childhoods don't stand like that.
And secondly, I complain a lot about the little things.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God.
It even drives my girlfriend crazy. But that's okay because Bob and I have a good heart.
It's like when you got that flu shot to show me it was okay.
Yeah, that was brave of me.
And we still follow through no matter what, even though the whole time we will complain about it.
Oh, God.
Can anyone relate? In the episode The Pest, Gumball and Darwin are dealing with their pesky, shape-shifting classmate, Clayton. Gumball humorously mimics the intense concentration and screaming associated with transforming into a Super Saiyan.
3 hours later.
These hilarious attempts remind us why we love this show, its ability to make us laugh while paying homage to our favorite animated series, Dragon Ball Z. In the colorful world of Bob's Burgers, there's a fan theory that transcends the ordinary. Some speculate that Mr. Fishoder, the enigmatic landlord, isn't just eccentric, but a god in disguise. With his uncanny abilities and otherworldly presence, could he be pulling the strings from behind the scenes? Anything is possible. So, the next time you watch Bob's Burgers, keep an eye on Mr. Fishoder. Is he merely a wealthy eccentric, or something more? After all, in a world where burgers sizzle and eccentricities thrive, who's to say that gods don't walk among us, hidden in plain sight? Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This might seem like a zany cartoon theory, but the Animaniacs might be Furies in disguise.
Don't worry, I've got one more trick up my toga.
The Animaniacs use jokes and tricks to teach those who are too proud a lesson. They show up when people least expect it and make things go topsy-turvy. Through their funny actions, they help people see that being too boastful can lead to problems. But even though they're magical, the Animaniacs aren't perfect. Sometimes their tricks go wrong and cause even more chaos.
No, not in front of the kids.
But no matter what, they always remind everyone that being humble is important, because being too proud can get you into trouble. Check out those big, sparkling eyes.
I've got an appetite for destruction.
This episode strikes a perfect balance between homage and parody. It lovingly references anime classics while adding that signature Animaniacs humor. And Dot's magical girl transformation, straight out of Sailor Moon. It's clear the creators had a blast playing with these themes. Have you ever wondered what your favorite 90s cartoon says about you? You are curious and adventurous, always looking to explore and understand the world around you. You're empathetic and thoughtful, often finding yourself as the listener or problem solver among your friends. You're a fierce protector of your loved ones and have a soft spot for both toughness and sweetness. You're witty, quick with a joke, and love a good parody. You're thoughtful, creative, and maybe a bit introspective. You have a strong sense of justice and teamwork. You have a strong moral compass and a love for dark, complex stories. You're intelligent and possibly a bit of a perfectionist. You value friendship and camaraderie. You have an appreciation for the weird and wonderful. One of the most cringeworthy moments involving Really Big Man occurs when he uses his nipples of the future on Rocco's eyes.
Where are you, really big man?
At one point in the episode, the superhero extends his nipples towards Rocco and tells him to look into them.
And now witness where you're headed, Rocco. Look into the nipples of the future!
This strange power allows Rocco to see visions of the future and how he becomes a smoldering old toad.
Smoldering old toad.
Did we not think this was weird as kids from the 90s? Comedy Central announced a reboot of Ren and Stimpy back in 2020. Earlier this year, rumors of leaked content surfaced online. Fans who got a sneak peek said the episodes had a darker, edgier vibe, but opinions were split. Some loved it, some missed the old charm. Did any of you get a sneak peek? As of 2024, no major updates. Has the reboot been delayed, shelved, or quietly canceled?
You don't suppose...
Nobody knows for sure. Do you know how old the characters from the Amazing Digital Circus are?
We don't exactly...
I believe Pomni is in her early 20s. Ragatha comes across as being in her mid-20s. Jax seems to be in his early to mid-20s. Kinger gives off an impression of being older, possibly in his late 20s. Gangle is likely around 22. Zubul appears to be in their mid-20s. Kaufmo seems to be in his mid to late 20s. And Kane is probably immortal. We just caught a glimpse of adult Timmy Turner, and he's not looking his best. In case you haven't heard, The Fairly Odd Parents is getting a new sequel. But this time, it's not following Timmy Turner. The sequel is centered around a new character, a young girl named Hazel Wells.
I am pretty great, aren't I?
The Timmy Turner we all knew from our childhood has grown up. In a new clip released about the series, we see a bus driver who looks strikingly similar to Timmy Turner, and fans will definitely recognize him even though the creator has said that this is not Timmy. What do you guys think? Have you ever wondered why Louise never takes off her pink bunny ears?
Well, don't everybody speak at once.
Louise remembers that because she was insecure and afraid on her first day of preschool. She was given the bunny ear hat by Linda to help boost her confidence and make her feel brave.
You gave them to me because I was scared about the first day of preschool.
That's not how it happened.
But it's revealed that Louise's pink bunny ears hat has a connection to her grandmother, Bob's mother.
She always said it was because she didn't feel like doing her hair. I think she just liked it.
This connection suggests that the bunny ears hat is a family heirloom of sorts, passed down from Bob's mother to Louise.
You remind me of my mom, Louise. And with the hat, it's kind of like you two have met. I keep forgetting that you never did.